So one of the prominent things that comes with ASD level 1, and actually levels 2 and 3 as well, is the need to be highly visually stimulated. That's 3 different things. It has to be fairly intense, it has to be pleasing, it has to be visual, and it has to be stimulating. Have you ever known your autistic husband, for example, to just sit and do nothing? Just sit in the backyard and talk about whatever? If you are on the autism spectrum, how long can you go without visual stimulation before you're bored as hell? And then that boredom is excruciating and you got to go engage in your special interest, which is what? Is there a huge visual component there? So you don't hear about this in the literature anywhere, but you could, and I'm oversimplifying, I understand, you could think of ASD level 1, 2, and 3 as a condition where intense visual stimulation is sought after, and almost to the point where it has an addictive quality to it. That's why the computer screen and his cell phone is such an important thing to him, because it is pleasing and it's visually stimulating. And if he doesn't have this very visual, stimulating, pleasant experience for very long, it's not long before his boredom sets in, which is excruciating for him, and he will do whatever he needs to do, even if it becomes somewhat socially inappropriate, to get back to his visual stimulation. Now that brings up a whole nother question. Which comes first? The special interest, in other words, hyper-focusing on his special interest for extended periods of time as a child that then results in the lack of development of social skills? Or is it the lack of social skills, we're talking about childhood now, the lack of ability to fit in and to be a part of the group, that leads to his saying, the heck with this, I'm going to just go find a special interest because I'm no good in the social department? So which comes first? That would be an interesting debate. So anyway, in summary, and I know it's way more complicated than this, but you could think of ASD as a condition where visual stimulation is sought after and almost becomes addictive.